continuing battle of the gamers need to feel surround sound versus everybody else in the house not wanting to hear every glorious moment of their significant other's gaming addiction, let's talk surround sound headsets, which, unlike big speaker setups, don't scare the cats and the neighbors every time something explodes. Welcome back, Gadget founder and my personal boyfriend, Ryan Block.
Your personal
the significant other of which
boyfriend.
I speak, yes. So what do we have here today?
So we've got two surround sound headsets. We've got the EarForce X41s, these are by Turtle Beach, and then we have the A40s, and then the A40 mix amp device from Astro Gaming.
Now both of these are Dolby compatible also?
Yeah, they're both Dolby 5.1. So for example, this one you actually plug it in an optical audio input into that device, and that's what kind of gives you the surround sound. But you know, the thing is, and this is something that you might not actually realize when you buy a surround sound headset, it doesn't have 5 speakers in each ear cup. It's actually just one big speaker, and it simulates the surround sound with a Dolby virtual surround. Which
makes it virtual, of course. So one is wireless and one is wired. What's the difference between the two?
Yeah, so the X41 is wireless. It's based on 2.4 gigahertz, so it can actually get a little bit staticky sometimes if it's near your wireless router. And when it's wireless, it's also obviously requires batteries, and there's no indication when your batteries are running low. So you might be right in the middle of a match, and then your headset just craps out.
They don't have any kind of battery indicator?
No, only a light on the outside, which clearly you can't see when you're wearing it.
Anyway, great.
Unless you set up like an elaborate mirroring system or something, I guess. And then, so the Astros are wired, which is good, you know, especially because you can guarantee that you're never going to have any static on the line. But then you have wires running through your living room.
Yeah, I mean, that would only add to all the clutter you've already got in your living room, especially if you're not using wireless controllers.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the neat things actually that I really like about the A40 is it has this faceplate option on it, so you can kind of clamp it down. And then if you are in kind of a noisy environment, and these are actually used in professional gaming leagues, you've got this insert, which is it's a foam sound isolation insert, and you can put that in too. So, you know, when I'm playing and I don't really want to hear you, I can do that.
Oh, great. Yeah. Awesome. How are they in terms of comfort? Because I use the Creative Fatality headset, and that's not as fancy as these are, but it's actually really comfortable. Can these withstand hours and hours of playing time?
I've tried your Fatality headset. I didn't really like it. It felt too small.
No, I have a very small head.
Well, it was the ear size. I like it to go all the way around my ears, and that's what these ones are very good. I mean, they have very, very large cups, so it makes it easier to fit all the way around your ears, comfortable for wearing it for extended periods of time. These are actually a little bit less comfortable, and they feel a lot less durable.
Really?
Too. I think overall, yeah, the A40s are some of the most solid feeling surround sound headsets I've ever tried.
And what's the price difference between the two?
It could be up to $75 to $100 because you have to throw in this device, which is sold separately, and this is how you kind of control the volume and the balance of the game audio versus the voice audio.
How much are these?
These ones you can get, I think, on Amazon for under $200, and this will go, I think, $250 to $300.
Now, how would it compare to having an actual 7.1 or 5.1 system in your house? Do you prefer this, or would you rather go back to have that open room kind of feel?
I actually prefer it. I think it gives you a competitive advantage when you're playing. Part of the reason is the same way when you listen to music on a pair of headphones, you get like a much crisper resolution of audio. You get the same thing here, and since it's really directional, being able to have that audio closer to your ear, I think, is actually really helpful. So I really feel like I can hear when somebody's walking up behind me in game. Is somebody doing that right now? And you know, I mean, I think it's definitely a competitive advantage.
Excellent. Well, good to know. And I have to say that I am very happy with having them in the house right now because it has gone from being able to hear you throwing grenades in Modern Warfare 2 from literally outside of the apartment building to now
no, those
being
are real
able to...
grenades.
Oh, those are real grenades.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fantastic. Lifesaver, lifesaver. So in conclusion, is it worth the extra cost versus a regular old Xbox headset?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Even if you have a 5.1 or 7.1 system, I would definitely recommend getting this.
Excellent. All right, well, thank you so much. Where can people follow your work online?
gdgt.com.
Excellent.